Today we will discuss about the solar radiation, heat balance and temperature. This is chapter 9 of Fundamentals of Physical Geography. In the previous video, I have explained about the horizontal distribution of temperature annually. But horizontal distribution of temperature can be best explained in 2 months. One, the distribution of temperature in the month of January and the distribution of temperature in the month of July. Today in this session, I will explain about the distribution of surface air temperature in the month of January. This figure 9.4 on page number 83 shows the distribution of temperature with the help of isotherms. Yesterday I told you isotherms are those lines which join areas of having equal temperature. You can see there is a preponderance of land area in northern hemisphere. That is why isotherms are more regular, more in southern hemisphere because of the presence of more water area, and these isotherms are irregular. They are twisted and curvy in northern hemisphere. And the result, there is a great regularity in the east-west trend of isotherms in southern hemisphere, and there is a trend of irregularity due to the presence of more land area in a northern hemisphere. On the continent of northern hemisphere, isotherms in the month of January bent sharply toward the equator. This indicates that the cold polar wind lower down the temperature even more southerly region in northern hemisphere, and because of the effect of continentality in the winter, interior part of the continent like this Siberia and this interior part of Canada having severe cold temperature, the isotherms of minus 25 degrees Celsius is passing from here. On other hand, isotherms on the oceanic area exhibit a poleward bend, right? They are moving toward the pole from continent to, as these are moving from continent to ocean, they are moving toward the pole, right? And within the same latitude in the oceanic area relatively warmer than the continental part, and this is quite natural because of the presence of land surface area, right? Everywhere cool more rapidly to a greater degree than the water surface, and in the month of January, coldest place in the month or in this month is Siberia, right, in the interior part of Russia. Another coldest region are Greenland, northern Canada. The western region of continents are much warmer than the counterpart eastern side here. You can see here, right? And this is due to the presence of prevailing westerlies winds which carry warm temperature water from oceanic area toward the coast. An isotherm in the vicinity of North Pole are conspicuous by the absence. Effect is here, which is attributed to the paucity of climatic data in northern polar area, right? There is a severe cold condition in the polar region here in the month of January. That is these isotherms of very low temperature minus 25 minus 12.5 degrees Celsius is present here in the continental part of northern hemisphere, and there is close spacing between the isotherm. They are very close to each other in northern hemisphere as compared to southern hemisphere. The temperature gradient shows that eastern side of North America Asia is calculated as 1.5 degrees Celsius per latitude. There is a high thermal gradient in northern hemisphere, while on the western side of this continent temperature is little higher. Right, in northern hemisphere the eastern side is much colder than the western side of the continent. The mean January heat equator is located in the south of, this is thermal equator, which is located here in the south of equator due to the vertical position of sun here over the Tropic of Capricorn. In this month, highest temperature on the earth's surface recorded in the continental part of southern hemisphere, like interior part of America, Africa and Australia. This is 30. Average mean temperature in interior America is 30 degrees Celsius. 30 same here in interior part of Africa and in Australia. In January, the effect of warm oceanic continent warm oceanic currents on the horizontal distribution of temperature is well marked over the ocean in the northern hemisphere. You can see here the Gulf Stream which move from western side of eastern side of North America toward the western side of western coastal areas of Europe in the North Atlantic Ocean. These warm currents cause isotherm defect toward the pole here, right? These are moving toward the pole in northern part. And during this time of year, there is a large contrast in temperature over the continent like North America, Africa, Europe, Asia compared to pole oceanic part. January, which is the month of summer in southern hemisphere, isotherms are almost straight here in this hemisphere, and on the other hand these are very irregular in northern hemisphere. Thank you.